Shoot, skull fracture Putin. Belarus army fights for Ukraine and kills many Russian soldiers. Russia and Ukraine war. Ukraine is fighting alongside Belarusian soldiers who joined the war effort despite President Aleksandr Lukashenko's close relationship with Vladimir Putin. Belarusian fighters from the Kastus Kalinowski regiment were filmed with Ukrainian troops using suppressive fire and a Franco-West German anti-tank guided missile system known as Milan against Russian forces. In footage published on social media, troops can be seen lurking among the trees, shooting at Russian soldiers, before a fighter jet uses one of the name systems. Fire to launch missiles towards the enemy. Belarusian soldiers are challenging Lukashenko's relationship with Putin, as they combine with Ukrainian soldiers to carry out guerrilla attacks, killing many soldiers and destroying Russian military equipment. In the video we hear the Belarus soldiers shooting and shouting loudly, shooting their heads, shooting Putin and Lukashenko's heads. Belarus has a complicated relationship with Russia, but the presence of Belarusian soldiers fighting alongside Ukraine will disappoint the Kremlin. Last week a battalion of 300 Belarus soldiers crossed the border and joined the Ukrainian army. They volunteered to fight for Ukraine to kill the invaders, because they hate Putin and Lukashenko. Under Belarusian President Aleksandr Lukashenko, the country was the only European country to join Russia's Collective Security Treaty Organization after Georgia suspended their membership at the turn of the millennium. Belarus has become a buffer between Russia and the West, as Putin uses it to station troops and spy on Western activity. Lukashenko has made himself a puppet of Putin and he wants the Belarus army to serve the Russian army to invade Ukraine. But the Belarus soldiers did not allow that to happen. Last week they wrote a letter asking Mr. Lukashenko not to fight for the Russian army. They vowed not to fight for the Russian army. There was a battalion of the Belarus army fleeing their country's territory to apply for entry into Ukraine. They chose to betray their homeland to kill the invader and fight against the Russian henchman Lukashenko. Today's video proves it, as the Belarus soldiers stood side by side with the Ukrainian soldiers to kill many Russian soldiers. Ukrainian officials have confirmed, in the video taken this morning, these 300 Belarus soldiers stood side by side with Ukrainian soldiers. They killed more than 70 Russian soldiers and brought down nearly 20 tanks, armored vehicles and other types of military equipment.